Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here. Now, I am with the new patch notes for August 24th, 2020 for the experimental card. Now, this just came out, and let's get right into it. So the next experimental change begins. This time we're hoping to get your feedback on some balance updates that lean towards reducing some heroes' damage and healing output. Thank you, Blizzard. And looks like we have an instant change was armor. Beam type damage reduction against armor health pools increased from 20 to 30%. So it looks like you're going to be taking a little less damage from beams, which is good on the behalf of certain heroes like Reinhardt, Brig, Torb, and Bastion. But let's get into it. We have Anna's, her ammo is reduced to 12. This is actually a fine change, since Anna is, if we look at this lovely image provided by my friend Akuma, and this is GM statistics, Anna is the most played support at a 14.39%, followed by Roadhog being a 17 or 14.27, and these are like 92% pick rates compared to everything else. Then we drop down to Zarya, Mercy, Ashe, Widow, blah blah blah. Zarya is becoming a staple to a lot of things, and then we have Ashe, her Viper, her ammo's down to 12, and her secondary fire aim down sight is now 80, so you can still one-shot tracers, but it takes a little more to kill an enemy if you're scoped in, which is absolutely fine. Now, reducing ammo is a great thing to do because it gives out less healing and less damage, which kudos to you, Blizzard. Then we have Baptiste. Oh. Secondary fire, grenade ammo reduced to 10, so that is his healing. Regenerative burst, total healing reduced from 150 to 75. Baptiste now receives twice as much healing from regener. Okay, so it's twice as much, but they cut it in half. That is fine, because Baptiste is one of those powerful supports that can do a lot, even though he's not meta, or he's not really seeing play because it's more on a Mercy, which I could definitely understand. And I see Junkrat's coming up next. I'm hoping they nerfed all of his damage because he's been needing a nerf. But Baptiste, definitely a good change for him, as reducing ammo size is amazing. Junkrat, frag launcher impact damage to 40. Total is now 120. They put it back down to how it's supposed to be. Now they only have to do is nerf his concussion mine, and that would be a lot more better for his situation, because he still does a little too much damage with the concussion mine being 130. So he does 120, 130, and 60. No, 70 for his trap, I think. Now we have McCree. Peacekeeper primary fire recovery increased to 0.5. That is good. This is good. I like this. Okay, I see Moira, and now I'm worried. This is like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list reaction, but it's actually Overwatch experimental updates. Let's see what they did to Moira. Bionic Grasp, lingering heals reduced from 4 to 2 seconds. Total healing down from 65 to 35. Healing per second increased to 70. Healing resource consumption rate from 11 to 14, so 20% change. This is fine. This is how this is how you balance Moira. You increase your healing, but you also reduce the lingering effect. I like this. Good job, Blizzard. And let's see the damage. Attach angle, so that still went through, and her healing resource gain rate is now increased by 50%. This is how you balance Moira. You don't change how Moira is, because if you change how Moira is, people aren't going to like it, and they're going to diss on this. So this is a great way to adjust Moira, and I like how they did it. Now we have Orisa's halt. Radius increased to 5, and projectile speed is reduced to 25. So they reversed the halt change. That's actually very, very good. I like that because Orisa needed more. Then we have Pharah. Rocket launcher recovery is 0.85. I knew that this nerf was going to come. Now she's almost pretty much back to how she was back when she released. I think she is almost 100% back, because this is very good. Because Pharah was being a little too heavy used in certain elos, and this is a way to slow down her fire rate and actually decrease the damage output, causing shields to stay longer. And that's the same reason for Junkrats. Now we have Symmetra. Where's Roadhog? Did they just completely forget about Roadhog? Symmetra project... Okay, max damage to 120. This is good. So you don't get one shot if it goes through a window from Baptiste. If you have more than 250 HP, that's totally fine. I see Widowmaker. Oh, Widow's Kiss. Maximum is now 25? Secondary fire. Oh, it's increased to 35. What is Widow's Kiss normally? Widowmaker. Because... Okay. Gamepedia. Let's see. So we have Widow's Kiss. The ammo's 30. 3 per shot. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Having a couple more. Scoped in ammo costs 5 now. And scope shots now have up to 50% damage fall off from 60 to 85 meters. Really? Oh my lord. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. That's a screenshot for my friend. Huh. I mean, if it's to balance her, I understand. But she is like one of the 2 snipers that you do normally run. But my thing is she really a problem? Is she? Well, I don't know, but I see Zarya changes. Secondary fire ammo costs increase to 25, so you get a total of 4 shots instead of 5. That's completely fine. But they completely missed out Roadhog. That's, I'm completely lost. So, let's go over it again. We have Ana's ammo reduce, Ashe ammo reduce, and damage when you're scoped in down by 5. Baptiste has a couple less for his healing, and they reduced his healing down to 75, but now receives twice as much. Junkrat does 10 damage less now for his primary fire. Peacekeeper recovery rate increased to 0.5, so he shoots slower. Moira's healing is cut, but also increased, and her healing resource consumption rate is nerfed. And then her right click is better because tighter window and gets you more resource back. Orisa's back to how she was with her halt. Pharah is back to how she was with her fire rate. Sim's nerfed by 20 damage. Widowmaker's ammo increased, but is now less. It takes 5 extra shots. Then scope shots have 50% damage fall off, which is totally fine, because that's to get snolled if you have a Zen. And Zarya just takes a little more. And yeah, and what my friend Helba says, who works on Patchland, is that she's still deadly because most of the time with Widow, you're not that far away. But overall, I like this. I really do. This is definitely an interesting experimental update. Only thing that I would have done, I would have actually nerfed HOG because he's definitely a big problem. That is definitely a big problem in my opinion, because HOG is still going to be the most picked tank. He's the tank, like we saw in this screenshot. In this screenshot right here, at a 14.27%. They need to change that badly. That's my only problem right now. But if you guys did enjoy this video of the experimental patch notes reactions, hit that like button down below. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.